love to decorate for the season, and we love to visit Judy Henry here at the Potting Shed.
Yes, and we love it when you come. It's so much fun.
You have a really fun craft for us. What are we doing?
Today we're going to build a snowman. So it's a great thing to have for the winter time. You can do it very, very Christmassy or very holiday like we have back here with the red, or we can do it just kind of wintry and white and blue and shimmery so that you can leave it up longer than just the season. We're going to start with just 3 different size grapevines, and we're going to just wire them together, which is a really simple thing. I am actually using a 20 gauge wire because you don't want to use anything too thin, because if the wind comes along, you don't want it to break in the wind.
Right.
So you just go a couple times around that, and we're going to do it with both of them. Twist it.
I love that we're building a snowman, and we don't even need snow.
We don't even need snow. So he might be a little wonky, but that's okay. It looks like he's dancing.
I love it.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to add in, we have a beautiful blue spruce here. And with this blue spruce, you can see the snow on it. I added a little bit of snow text to it. So it was just a plain blue, like this, plain blue.
Right.
So we took a little bit of the snow text, which is really wonderful. The snow text is weatherproof. So it will hold up outside.
Nice.
You want to make sure, if you're allowing the children to play with it, that you have a good tablecloth down and they don't have good clothes on, because it does not come off. And all we did was do a little bit of this and just drop it on there.
Nice.
That's all you have to do, and then it just adds a nice little touch. And then a lot of times I like to just cut some of the pine needles off the bottom, and the reason why we do that is it'll stick into the wreath better. So when we put our glue on it, it will stick in. So you're just going to put a little hot glue on it, and then you're going to come up and we're going to put it right here into there.
So we're doing our decorations where everything joins together.
Where everything joins together, yes. And we have a good assortment of greens. I think that in nature, when you look, it's not all the same kind of pine or the same kind of green in a grove. So I like to mix it up and give us a whole selection of different greens. All right, so then we have this is just a base of what we're going to be doing then.
I love it.
So we're going to keep building.
Okay.
We have some great pine over here. And if you notice, I cut those pieces in half. Sometimes they're just too big, especially when you're doing a smaller piece, that you don't want to leave it whole. You do want to cut it up into pieces so that you get more control. We have a little white over here we're going to add in. We have some snowflakes.
I love these snowflakes.
Aren't they beautiful?
I can't wait to
just
see
enough
how you're gonna use
sparkle.
them. Yeah, cute.
Which is a good thing. For the winter time, you want a little sparkle. Makes it look icy. Now, with the head, I like to just put a little bit of a green up there. But if you have a really fun skull cap or a really fun, I was thinking this morning, you know, those little hats with the ponytail that comes down the side? That would be really fun, too, to put on the top of their head as opposed to doing it with greens.
Yeah.
So I just make it look like she has a little bouquet up there. So we're almost there. And so what we're going to do is we have this great little bunch here. And what this little bunch has in it has these great little white flowers and has a little bit of eucalyptus.
All right.
So we're going to cut this apart. Don't be afraid to cut your greens. You can always extend them if you cut them too short, but it's really awkward if they're too long and they're sticking
And the
out.
sticks are sticking out.
Yeah, and there's
the stems
it's just not, or you're bending them and trying to stick them in a vase and they get stuck on each other. Yeah, you need to just cut them. Pine cones you could do one of 2 ways. You can wire, this guy actually has a nice little wire. You can wire them in there, or you can glue them in. You're basically doing the pine cones instead of a ribbon.
That is adorable.
This is the most spectacular green. It looks very plasticky when you look at it, and this is where it's deceiving, because when you take this and you cut this apart, and when you look at it, you can see where you can kind of cut it apart, because we don't need big pieces.
Yeah.
So we're just going to cut a little piece.
I love that long pine. It's one of my favorites.
It's so beautiful. I mean, it looks like you just went outside and picked some pine, and it's going to give it a lot of air, which is so very important.
That is nice.
Doesn't it? It just
Really
adds a little
nice.
bit of air, adds a little bit more depth, and you don't need a lot of it. You just need a little bit here and a little bit there. We have all kinds of things going on. We have some wonderful, wonderful gifts. We have a great collection of books. We have some great socks. We have special orders, little mini trees. We can make you one of these just as you want it. We could do your wreath, anything along those lines. So if you want to stop down to the Potting Shed, we have a whole wonderland full of Christmas products and everyday products that can fill your home and make it special.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Judy, and we wish you a very Merry Christmas.
Same to you. Merry Christmas.
Thanks.